It's not yet the right time. It'll be soon. Just wait a little longer. It's nearly the Wu hour.
It's the Wu hour. On TM.
Don't rush. Help him up.
Help him up. Brush it off. Brush it off.
All right.
Mom, it's fine.
Help him back. Come on, get in the carriage.
Get in the carriage. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Hurry, hurry.
Yochi, let's go home. Let's go. Get in.
I'm afraid something big is about to happen at Zhuang residence today.
Thanks to the Buddha for saving Yuqi's life. If he can't pass the imperial exams, then we won't force it. It's already a blessing that he can live.
He's brought this trouble upon himself, ruining his own future. And now I'm also suspected of revealing the test.
How humiliating.
Can I ever show my face in the couple's court again?
What a sin. Truly a sin. Mom.
Ryochi, I'm here. Yochi, you've suffered. Everything's over now. Your father and I have brought you home.
Where is Yoshen?
She's kneeling in the ancestral hall. Don't worry about her now.
Father, please help me. It was Zhuang Han Yan. These days, when I was tied in front of the judicial review, I thought about it. It was Zhuang Han Yan. Well, she framed me. She secretly swapped He Wenshen's essay.
Qi, why would you make such a baseless accusation against me?
How dare you come?
I've done nothing wrong. Why should I be afraid to come?
Yaochi, what is your explanation? How can you accuse Miss Han Yan? Without reason.
That day, Yoshan and I received the essay and went back home. That evening, only you came to my room.
Han Yan, did you go to his room?
Young master, Miss Han Yan requests to see you.
What do you want?
You're the only son in the family. You've been studying late every night. I don't want you to tire yourself out. These are cakes I made myself. When you're studying late, you can try them.
Go away. 争霸了没?
That night, I did go to Gangcheng chamber and gave Yochi the cakes. But he didn't let me in. He didn't even let me step into his room. How could I have swapped your essay? Do you think I have magical powers?
You're lying.
Father, if you don't believe me, you can call Huang the maid from Gangcheng chamber. She'll testify.
Father, 爹爹 Father. Don't believe her lies. That day, in Cheling Tavern, someone got me drunk.
It was a momentary lapse that I bragged about ranking first in the test.
Why were you in the tavern too?
This must be your scheme!
Father, I went to Cheling Tavern because Mr. Fu invited me for tea. He can testify. The tavern owner can testify as well.
Nonsense!
Since Youqie has mentioned it, there's no need to hide it anymore. That day, at the tavern, in front of everyone, you tried to drag me around, spewing filthy words. You even said you'd marry me off to Mr. Yu. You asked us to go to bed that night, which caused everyone to laugh. Do you remember that? I wanted to report this to father, but I was afraid of bothering him and causing you to be punished. So I endured the humiliation alone. But today, how can you use this against me?
Did you really do such disgraceful things?
Father, she is twisting the truth. She deliberately provoked me. She's framing me, Father. You must believe me.
I know. I ruined your marriage after my return. So you resent me for it. I accept it all. Always wanted quick success, eager to show off. But you shouldn't have tampered with the imperial exams. I didn't take the exam from father's study. I didn't trick him. For the essay. Yu Qi, your misconduct not only ruined your future, but also brought shame to the family. Yet you still refuse to repent, trying to shift the blame onto others. You failed father's teachings and our family's good reputation.
Stop twisting the truth. You set me off.
Sobbing? Zhuang Han Yan tell the truth. Stop, let go! How could our family produce such a beast like you?
Master, don't get angry. Yuqi's fever confused him.
I think I'm the confused one. How could I have let you into my family and let you give birth to such a beast?
Dear Father. Oh, Father, you don't love me anymore. Why do you always protect her? I am your son. They did, only her the family. Father.
Our family doesn't need a child like you.
Since you don't want me anymore, I'll leave.
I'll leave! Yuqi! Yuqi!
Yuqi! Call a physician! Call a physician!
Oh, our family is finished. Just dig a grave for me and bury me alive.
Shi Yang, don't get so worked up. That it harms your health.
How did you hurt yourself? It's just a minor injury. I never meant to harm his life. I never thought this would escalate to the palace. But you didn't see his attitude before. When he learned the emperor favored his proposal, he rushed to pressure me, and that if he became an official and took control of the family, the first thing he'd do was throw me and my mother out. That's why you and this concubine, I had everything laid out in the open. I never thought this would escalate to the palace. But I suppose it's time.
Miss Han Yan, Zhou is here.
Master Zhao, are you in the mood to play this unfinished game with me?
Miss Han Yan, since you've spoken, I shall certainly accompany you.
Please. But Master Zhao, why are you here instead of taking care of Yuqi?
The master has ordered to send Yuqi and Yushan to the manor in the countryside, and to stay there for the Chinese New Year.
The countryside is peaceful. It's a perfect place for Yuqi to recover.
Miss Han Yan, since I took control of the family from your mother's hands, you must hate me to the core, right?
It was mother's fault. How could I hate you? Besides, since you took control, our family has been thriving and flourishing, and the whole capital praises us. This is all thanks to your efforts.
At this point, why still flatter me? Once the guild hall sacrifice is over, the control of the family might fall back into your hands.
Miss Zhao, I don't resent you because of your false accusations or your craving for power. On my first day in the family, you incited Yuqi to turn against me, to throw me out. You secretly brought in Taoist Duang to pressure me. Even when I went to the Chiome garden, you had me wear gold and silver, trying to humiliate me in front of others. Have you forgotten each and every one of these actions?
But Miss Han Yan, you're so clever, always turning peril into triumph. I didn't gain any advantage either.
But there is one thing that I couldn't fight back.
What?
17 years ago, as an infant in swaddling clothes, but I was accused of being a barefoot ghost. Grandfather's death was blamed on me. I was sent to Dianzhou, separated from my mother for years. Because of you. Insisted on returning to the capital, partly to find my family, and partly to avenge the blood feud from that year.
Miss Han Yan, since you returned to the family, your mother has loathed you the most. Have you never resented her?
Never.
I don't believe that.
Of course, you won't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have raised Yashan and Yuqi in such a way. Remes Zhou, you are a smart woman, but you have misunderstood one thing. To protect your children, you've swallowed all the bitterness alone and shielded them from all the storms. But can you protect them for their whole lives? You should understand that in this cruel world, people are unpredictable, and indulging them is killing them. Well, if a mother raises her child to be weak and useless, how can they survive in this world?
Miss Han Yan, are you saying you're thankful to the madam for her cruelty?
My mother didn't treat me kindly. If I thanked her for it, I'd be a filial fool. But I won't hate her for it. Because I understand, because I endured so much hardship from a young age, that I've become a victor. Today,
Miss Han Yan, the situation is not yet settled. It's still too early to judge the outcome.
Miss Zhao, I've won again.
Defeat doesn't mean the game is over. There's no such thing as an undefeated general.
If you have any tricks up your sleeve, feel free to use them. I'll play with you until the end.
Madam.
Miss Han Yan won this round beautifully. She hit the enemy right on the spot. For all these years, Ho Ruoyin has never lost, as Zhuang Youqi is the only heir of the family. Now all that this young master's future is ruined. She has no more support.
Never expected she would stir up such a storm.
Madam.
Are you worried about Miss Han Yan's safety?
Fighting with evil people for too long will eventually drag you into the mud. I'm the best example of that.
Madam.
Don't degrade yourself.
This child is stubborn. She's somewhat like me. I'm afraid she'll get too deeply involved, and it'll be harder for her to escape.
Madame, Miss Yuwen has returned from Dianzhou. This is his confidential letter to you.
Miss Zhou.
Zhuang Han has some hidden help to set us up this time.
Are you referring to the one from Jianjie Chamber?
I've been keeping an eye on her for some time. Those two haven't met again.
So who are you talking about?
In the capital, the person closest to her is Mr. Fu from the Judicial Review.
Yes. That's right. Miss Yoshin has been jealous of it. Wow, this?
It's time to meet the one
Who came from Dazhou?
Nani Tao. Go to the Yan Guild Hall now. Ask someone to come.
Yes. Who is it?
Yang Ping.
Did you send me the message?
Have been busy lately, so I finally have time to meet you. Sorry about that, Mr. Yang. Please forgive me.
Please?
If you don't show yourself, I'll have to return to Dianzhou.
Mr. Yang, have you already let go of the grudge over your disfigurement?
There always are 4 principles for officials: conduct, speech, writing, and judgment. Because of my half-damaged ear, I couldn't even pass the provincial exams with such deep hatred. How can I let Zhuang Han Yan off? What are you looking at?
Sorry for my rudeness. Mr. Yang, please don't be angry. Before, you said there was a relative working at the Yemen who had the autopsy report for Zhang Yucheng and his wife. Did you bring it with you?
Of course.
Wow.
I'm curious. How did you determine that Zhuang Han Yan committed murder?
At first, I found it unbelievable. After all, she's just 17 years old. How could she have the guts? I briefly dismissed the thought. But now, look at Miss Han Yan. Killing, looting, and framing. What is there she wouldn't dare do?
This is a crime punishable by death. But do you really want me to expose her?
If I don't kill her, she's probably already plotting how to kill me. Mr. Yang, you must have had doubts, so you went to the Yemen to look at the autopsy report.
It said it was done by bandits, but I don't believe it. In the entire Dianzhou, Nanshan is the poorest place. What would they want to rob? The Wangzhou fishing net or the Zhao's broken hull?
As Nanshan never had bandit troubles.
There were some, but not in the last 10 years. Could it be so coincidental?
So, only Miss Han Yan claims that it was done by bandits.
There's no evidence.
Then what's suspicious about the official document?
买死照, name price.
How about 100 taels?
Spent quite a bit on the journey here.
150 taels. That's the most I can offer.
200 taels.
Fine. I'll sell some gold and silver jewelry to raise money for you. Is that all right?
Miss Han Yan, please wait.
What are you here for again?
Why are you so anxious? Is there a bandit hiding in Yoshu Manor?
Mr. Fu, do you want to search? Show me the search warrant and then.
Miss Han Yan, please don't be angry. Mr. Fu was just teasing you. We're here because Zhuang Youqi was punished, and the Judicial Review happened to be in charge of the punishment. So Mr. Fu had me bring some medicine, and we came to check on him.
Mr. Fu, you've taken the wrong path. You should be going to Gangtong Chamber.
Zhou Ruoyin met a man in the afternoon at Guanjiwan Tea House.
Mr. Fu, why do you know about this?
Do you already know who she met?
Someone else suddenly got involved. Am I supposed to sit idly by?
Miss Han Yan, how meticulous of you. Sorry for being nosy.
Goodbye.
Wait. Though I know about their secret meeting, I don't know what they're scheming. Have you found out?
There are many tea houses in the capital, but not every one of them has spies from the Judicial Review. You know the principle of not chasing a dog into a dead-end alley. Now that you've removed a chunk of flesh from Zhou Ruoyin's heart, she certainly won't spare you. You should think about what Yang Ping has on you.
Mr. Fu, why are you helping me like this?
Regarding the Dianzhou murder case, I harbored you, so I don't want to be implicated. Take care of yourself.
Have you made up your mind? Do I need to kill him or not?
Jin Jin, do you remember? Yang Ping lost his father at a young age, and his mother made a living weaving nets. Her eyes grew cloudy and yellow from exhaustion, and tears would fall when the sea breeze blew.
So what?
His mother endured hardships for years, and finally raised him. This time he came to the capital alone, and his mother must be filled with worry, waiting for his return. If they send back a corpse...
You're being soft.
Being soft. To me, being soft is the most beautiful virtue in the world.
What do you mean?
Throughout history, many great men, for their so-called grand ambitions, as well as power and wealth, treat human lives like weeds, causing countless wars and conflicts. And yet they are remembered forever for their great achievements. It is the most laughable thing. If they could be a little soft, then the world would have fewer innocent victims.
Tomorrow is the sacrifice at the Yainan Guild Hall. Aren't you afraid they'll join forces to target you?
Let's find a middle ground. Tonight, you'll tie him up and lock him in your place. After the sacrifice, I'll meet with him. He's very greedy for money. It'll be perfect if we can resolve the grudge. If not, we'll find another way.
Sure.
By the command of heaven and earth, students are gathered here to pay respect to you, as you're the source of wisdom and the ancestor of talent, who can guide us through the confusion and grant us wisdom. We offer flowers and wine with sincerity to pay respect to you. May you bless us with the light of wisdom to awaken all our hearts and help us succeed in our academic pursuits. May you bless us here with sweet dew across the continent and offer protection to the world. With our respect for you, we shall inherit the wisdom of our ancestors and appreciate your grace. After the ritual, the deity will depart. As the banners rise, the deity will ascend. May the blessings come and bring eternal peace.
What's going on?
Royan, thank you.
It's what I should do.
What is this? Why don't you take it to the hall?
Master, Yao Chen and his wife were from Yan'an, and they raised Miss Han Yan on behalf of you and Madame. I've been gone for a long time. It seems Danzhou lacks their memorial tablets. Since today is the sacrifice ceremony, I'd like to offer their tablets to the hall to accumulate some good karma and free them from the suffering of samsara for eternal bliss.
That sounds truly wonderful. I was indeed careless. Royan, how considerate of you.
Liu Chan and his wife had no children. Only Miss Han Yan was there for them. Though not by blood, she is the closest to them. Miss Han Yan, why not bring their memorial tablets into the hall?
Very well. They raised Han Yan. It's what Han Yan should do.
Yes. My foster parents treated me like their own daughter. I should make offerings to their memorial tablets.
Do you really want me to identify Zhuang Han Yan as the murderer during the sacrifice?
Are you scared?
I'm not sure if I'm being paranoid, but I feel like someone has been secretly watching me lately. I'm afraid this disturbance at the welcome banquet has already allotted her.
Don't worry, the capital is the Emperor's domain. She couldn't kidnap you. Why not give me the autopsy report now? I'll return it to you tomorrow.
Zhuang Han Yan, stop!
Lying. What are you doing?
Let go of me!
She's disrupting the ceremony. Drag her out.
You two really are in cahoots. Zhuang Han Yan, you killed Zhang Yucheng and his wife. You killed them. Gentlemen, esteemed officials, do I have a grievance to reveal? Please make him let me go.
Lock on! You can finish!
Master, my lords, it wasn't bandits, but Zhuang Han Yan, 他们 who killed Zhang Yucheng and his wife.
You just a maid. What nonsense are you sprouting?
Indeed. Why, without proof, you can't make such accusation.
Of course I have evidence. Zhuang Han Yan, will you confess? Or should I say it for you?
I have nothing to confess. But you've disrupted the ceremony. If you cannot explain yourself, I'm afraid I'll need to charge you with slander. Lang, you were cast out of the family because of me. Even if you hate me, you shouldn't use this to slander me.
This is the evidence.
What evidence is this?
Since you returned to the capital, you repeatedly said that you got along with Zhang Yuchen and his wife, that your family was united and loving, and that they treated you like their own daughter. Is that true?
So what?
You're still lying. After I was cast out, I went to Nanshan town in Dianzhou and made inquiries everywhere. I found out abused by your cruel foster parents since childhood. You hated them deeply. And the scars all over your body are the proof.
What are you babbling about?
Many years ago, Zhuang Han Yan fled the house, had bleeding hiding in a neighbor's house. Lai Zhan Yuqing chased her out and trapped her in a fishing net, dragging her back home and attracting a crowd of onlookers.
Shut up! How dare you slander the deceased without evidence?
I want everyone to know that Zhuang Han Yan is no kind person. Just last year, Han Yan became enraged and grabbed a cleaver, hacking wildly at home. Luckily, Zhang Yuchen dodged in time, but even so, half of his little finger was cut off. If not, he might have been killed. This incident caused a huge uproar. The county constables went to question everyone. There must be a record of it.
Han Yan, is what you said true?
It's true. My foster parents treated me terribly, and I hated them to the bone. Kept these things hidden partly because I knew they were dead, and that it was over. There's no need to damage their reputation. Besides, my parents sent me to Dianzhou when I was young. If I reported this truthfully, it seemed like I was blaming my parents, and it only made my family feel guilty and sad. Now that I've returned home, with my family with me, those old grudges should be let go. Otherwise, it would be self-torture.
Since you still refuse to confess, then let's have Mr. Fu Yangxi from the Judicial Review speak. Not long ago, you visited Dianzhou to investigate this case. You claimed that bandits killed them. However, Nianshan Town is remote and poor. Why would bandits wreak havoc here? You must be trying to cover it up.
This place is not a court, and you are not an official, so I have no obligation to tell you.
I work for the Judicial Review. You've repeatedly accused others.
even the fiercest bandits would confess their crimes. Under these torture instruments. Miss, you'd best confess. At least to spare yourself some pain.
According to the law, each suspect under arrest must be interrogated first. They refuse to confess, then the 12 tortures are applied. What right do you have to torture me?
You certainly know a lot. Once you enter our interrogation room, it's not your place to speak. Stop! Miss Mew, do you have instructions?
Here. Mr. Fu wants a little leeway.
How can Mr. Fu interfere in this case? But Mr. Yang is handling this trial. I can't delay for long.
What about tomorrow?
The Zai hour tonight at the latest. Oh, I won't be able to explain it.
Fine, the Zai hour it is. Don't act recklessly. Mr. Fu is working on a plan.
My lord, Lan Anne has signed her confession. She has already left.
We're letting her go like this?
She has someone behind her, so she won't back out. No need to waste more time on her.
So, are we still going to rescue Miss Zhuang Han Yan?
Recently, our family has faced many hardships. I pray for Han Yan to return home safely, and for Yu Cheng's case to be resolved soon.
Master, Miss Han Yan is blessed. She'll be fine.
Even the Yama King would lose half his life under the judicial review's torture. Shouldn't have sent Han Yan to Dianzhao years ago. How much suffering has she endured these years?
With Mr. Fu there, I'm sure they won't make things hard for Miss Han Yan.
Where is Lai Niao?
I don't know. I really can't believe that after she was cast out because of Miss Han Yan, she'd be so stubborn and go to Dianzhou.
Since she wants revenge, she probably won't see us again.
Master, why don't you go pull some strings? Maybe there's still a way to maneuver.
Yes. I'll go now.
Miss Han Yan's in prison. I failed my duty to protect her. Please punish me, Madam.
Get up. I already know.
Madam, please save Miss Han Yan. The judicial review tortures for confessions. When wrongful cases are made to stick.
Since she returned home, I've arranged for you to stay by her side. Tell me, is she truly being wronged?
I dare not speak recklessly.
If you ask me, this is true.
Madam, this is not the time for that. Please save Miss Han Yan.
I don't plan to save her.
Madam.
I tried my best to make her leave this place of turmoil. But she wouldn't listen to a single word. Just like I did back then. People like us have to hit that southern wall ourselves until our heads are cracked, our guts are torn, and our families are shattered and ruined. Only then will we understand what pain is, and only then will we turn back. Even if I save her today, she'll still be doomed in the future.
However, Madam, even if you're thinking far ahead for Miss Han Yan, she must first survive the present.
说谎， Don't worry about this for now. When the madam heard about today, just now, she wasn't sure and went to Yuzhu Manor to look for Miss Han Yan.
But Miss Han Yan wasn't there. She was in the Judicial Review's prison.
I know that the one in her room will save her. But she might have to pay a price.
The one in her room. Who is it?
Stop. I have a question for you.
What happened? At the guild hall today?
The Danzhou murder case has been exposed. The chief minister is investigating this case. Even I can no longer intervene. So I came to see you.
What do you want to ask?
Why did Zhuang Han Yan kill her foster parents?
It was an accident.
Tell me the whole story. I need to know if there's any leeway.
I don't know. But I went to find her. The place was already a mess when I entered, and there were 2 bodies on the ground.
Have you ever asked her?
I try my best to carry out her orders, but I never ask her about things she doesn't say. We've always been like that. Where is she now?
In the Judicial Review's prison. At the Zai hour tonight. She'll face 12 tortures.
If she confesses, what will happen to her?
Killing her family is against human nature. It's a felony. She'll be sliced outside the Meridian Gate.
That couple was only Mr. Zhuang's friends. They weren't blood relatives.
If Zhou Ruoyin hadn't let her bring their memorial tablets into the hall, we could have used that. But now...
Where are you going?
I'm going to surrender. I killed them.
Do you know what the 12 tortures at the Judicial Review are? Finger and ankle crushing, tendon pulling, skin peeling, limb severing. Aren't you afraid?
It's just death.
Is she worth this sacrifice?
It's not about that. I just want to save her.
I truly admire your loyalty and courage. But if you rashly surrender now, it'd be far-fetched.
What's your plan?
Once the bow is drawn, there's no turning back. Have you made up your mind?
Yes.
Zhuang Han Yan has a confession record. There were 7 or 8 bandits. Their faces had no distinguishing features, and they all wore dark blue clothes. They also had strange tattoos.
I need one more favor.
Please, tell me.
Don't let her know.
About what I will do.
But I want to know exactly you are and what your relationship is.
She's the last one.
Mr. Zhuang Han Yan, the Zai hour has passed. Time to be tortured.
Order from the chief minister! The culprit of the Danzhou case has been captured. Zhuang Han Yan is to be released now.